going to use the Rutherford model of the atom to map electrons around the nucleus of an atom. This blue dot here represents a nucleus, and that's where you're going to record the number of protons. I'll just say P positive, and neutrons, and with a 0 equals. You'll just record those on the side because we can't put them in that small of a spot. Now, the number of electrons is equal to the number of protons in a neutral atom, and you find that from the atomic number. And we're going to just go from atomic number 1, okay, and just keep going and probably stop at around 12. So there's a pattern that you use to put electrons around the nucleus of an atom. And I use E- as my symbol for electron. So if we start with a simple atom of hydrogen, we can put 1 electron here, E-, and that's orbiting around the nucleus of an atom. Now when you get to atomic number 2, for helium, we put another electron in, and I'm going to pair it. So I put it right next to the other electron that's going around, and that's called an electron pair. So that's the pattern. In the first energy level, which is this first circle, the first energy level, I'll just label first, can have a maximum of 2 electrons at most. Then we must go to the next circle, or the next energy level. So the way we do that, similar pattern, we put an electron on the ring. Okay, so if we have atomic number 3. And then with atomic number 4, we put the next electron in there. And notice how they're paired again. So that's the pattern. The first 2 electrons get paired. And then we keep going. By the way, this energy level, the second energy level, can hold 8 electrons in it. Now the next pattern is, let's say I've got 5 electrons. So then I'm going to put an electron here, 1, right here. And then the next ones don't get paired. So let's say I've got 6 electrons. I put the next one there. And the 7 electrons, I put it here. So these don't get paired yet. Now, let's say I have to continue going on. Let's say I've got 7. Let's say I've got an atom with 8 electrons in it. So then I start pairing these guys. And then what if I have 9? It would go here. And then if I have 10, it would go here. So the pattern goes electron, then pair. Then when you go to the second circle, an electron, and then pair. And then separate, 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 pair, pair, pair. Now we have 8 electrons total around the nucleus in that second energy level. Now we have to go to the third energy level. The third energy level can have 18 electrons. If you forget this pattern, the number of electrons is related to 2n squared, or n is either 1, 2, or 3. This will tell you how many electrons there will be in that energy level. We'll just do 2 more, going up to 12 total. So then I put 1 electron in the third energy level, and then I pair it. So this will be up for 12 total electrons. Now again, we're just mapping electrons around the atom, and that's the pattern. Let's do 2 examples to see if you got this. Okay? So the first one we're going to do is oxygen. Well, oxygen has an atomic number of 8. That means we have 8 electrons, so the electron number is going to be 8. Its proton number, P positive, is also going to be 8, because it's always equal to your atomic number. Let's calculate the number of neutrons. The number of neutrons, I'm going to round that, is going to be 16 for the atomic mass, and I'm going to subtract 8 from it, atomic number, and I'll get 8. So this atom, the number of protons, electrons, and neutrons is all 8. Now let's map the electrons. Okay? The electrons, we're going to need 8 total, so I'm going to go to the first circle. I know I can put 2 there. I place the first electron in. Then I put the next electron in. They're paired. That takes care of 2 electrons. I now must go to the next level. So I'm going to put 2 electrons in there, 1 and 2. The first 2 get paired automatically. Then I'm going to go 5, 6, and then 7. And then I need to pair one of them, 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the atom diagram for oxygen. Let's try one more. Magnesium. Okay, let's look at the number of protons, electrons, and neutrons for that. Okay, well the atomic number is 12, so I know my number of protons is 12 and my electrons is 12. Let's calculate the neutrons. That's what, 24.3. I'll round the atomic mass to 24 and subtract 12 from that. And I see I've got 12 again. So the number of neutrons is also 12. Okay. So let's map the electrons for this atom. I'll go to the first circle. I'll put 2 in it first, and they're paired. I'll go to the second circle now because I can only fit 2 in the first circle. I start off, there's 3, and then 4. I pair those initially. Then I go 5, 6, 7. Then I go 8, 9, and then 10. So that's the electron pairing for that. I need 2 more. I must go to the third level. So then I go 1, 2, and that gives me my 12. This would be the electron diagram, or the atomic electron diagram for magnesium. And that's how we do it.